puppies, my puppies. Let's go this way, Mimi, Mimi, my Mimi. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Come here for a treat! Come here for a treat! Come here, Shim! Mimi! Good, Shim! Come on, Shim, let's go. Good, Shim! Let me get another treat. Come on, Shim and Mimi. Let's go. Good treat! I didn't see that dog creeping up on us. Come on, Shimmy. Come on, Mimi. I've got the treaties. Come on, let's go. Come on, Shimmy. Come on, Mimi. I've got lots of treaties. Come on, let's go. There are doggies behind us, doggies before us. There are doggies everywhere in the graveyards, you know. Everyone loves graveyards, not just the mourners. Everyone wants to be with graves, you know. I've got to keep my eyes peeled for doggies and people and bicycles and cars, don't you know? Yes, I've got treaties, they're here in my pockets. No, you can't have them until you see a dog. What's that? Okay, I made a plan. You know, I'm kind of a terrible impulsive shopper. Like, I bought loads of dwarf fruit and nut trees for a communal garden for a block of flats. You know, common ground. Anyway, it's now surrounded by dwarf fruit and nut trees and flowers. And I thought, why don't I inoculate some of the trees with truffle spores? Because, you know, I like truffles. And it turns out I do actually have two, which nut is it? Cobnut, hazelnuts, 2 hazels. And I'm going to buy a lime tree, a linden tree, because I love the tea. It's my English tea substitute. It's free and I like the taste. And they can grow one of the UK truffles. So it'll take 10-15 years to develop. But hey, my fruit trees are saplings. They're going to take a good decade to develop too. But it will be a garden that can feed an entire block of flats, if not 3. Because you know how many nuts some of these trees, like the chestnuts, yield. We'll have black bin bags full of nuts, which we can save all year. Yes, I'm surviving by foraging. In case you hadn't noticed. It stopped the depression though. It's a much healthier diet. Solved a lot of mental health problems without the need to talk about anything. Or face anything really. The only problem with graveyards is lots of rats usually. Oh, did you notice Shim's got a collar? So nobody is in harnesses, because both my dogs, it appears, hate harnesses, and I fully understand that. I'd like to be naked too. I felt guilty for not taking them for a walk in the morning. I was too busy thinking about a student and a lesson. But then it turned out Shim was the one who made us all late, because she didn't want to put on her new collar. She loves being naked. So she hid in the garden every time I tried to put the collar on her. But doesn't she look brilliant with a brand new collar. It's much lighter than the old one, which Mimi's got. It's a bit thinner, but Shim doesn't pull. She's a husky that doesn't pull. Mimi's the collie that pulls. Just showing that certain behaviours aren't as much genetic as learned. But the waggy tails, that's in an instinct. I always see my doggies' waggies tails. They're having so much fun with that pile. Thank goodness dogs don't have hands. Dogs with hands would just start dismantling everything. Further proof they are in fact angels. Dogs do like to pee on everything, don't they? It's a very doggy thing to do. Male cats do that too. Spray. Dogs don't seem to spray, it's not so stinky. Although I confess they don't do it in the house. It's a marker for other dogs, not for each other. They have their spots. Sometimes they vie for spots or swap spots. They usually push me off my bed. And then if they push me off my bed, then both of them sleep on my bed and I sleep on the floor. That seems to be turning into our regular spot. Hey, puppies. They tell me if anyone walks outside my flat in the corridor, they terrify people they've never met. But they're alarm dogs. They're not attack dogs. They're just telling me who's there, how many, at what rate they will meet our front door. Friend or foe, they also often tell me that. Sadly, it would appear that anyone they don't know is a foe, and quite a few of the people they do know. Having said that, they make the same overexcited yapping and barking for people they know and love. I mean, you should see, I think they're just hyper dogs. I think huskies are just very vocal and do everything with feeling. And Mimi is just a barker. I get why nobody wanted her. She's the most barky out of all the pups. But one of the neighbours said, oh, you know, they're aggressive because they're scared. And I was like, look at their tails. Do they look like scared tails? Are my dogs scared? No. They're just telling me there's someone within 3 meters of my door. Don't jump over. No, 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 Shim. Clever girl. You'll never get back. Just keep drop on the other side. Thank you. Come here for a treat, Tito. Come here for a treaty, Mimi. Oh, you're good. And you're good. And here's another one. Hi. And another one. I think you get another one. Doesn't that look so much like Frank? It's not Frank, is it? No. Anyway, no more puppies. Frank's puppies were lovely, by the way. I did like Frank's puppies. That looked like Frank. Let me get another treat. Where is that? Didn't it just? Aren't we going for a walk first, though? Okay, one for you. And one more for you. That was a nice burp, Shim. Okay, let's start going. No, I'm breaking them. You can't have the treats until I've broken them, sweetheart. Me, Shim, come for a treat. Shim, me, come for a treat. Come on, Shim. Both for you. Me. Come here. Good, here's your treat. Shim, here's your treat. Come on, Shim. Come on, Shim, come here for a treat. Oh, I'm giving it to Mimi. Mimi, come here for a treat. Right, come here, look, I've got a big treat. Num. 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 Stay for another treat. And stay for another treat. And let me get more treats. And I'm sorry, but I'm keeping you on the leashy. Because I don't trust you, baby. You're my little baby. And you cause trouble when you go a chasey. Especially after...